Hey there. So, kind of long time no see in a sense. I mean, I vlog and stuff all the time. Like I've been around. I've been making videos, but I mean, long time no see in the sense that this is the first 52-week activity challenge I've done in a very long time. We're going to be restarting this series as of today, April 4th, and I'm going to try to make it a monthly series. It's going to all be the same sort of thing. It'll be monthly episodes. We're going at it again. This time, instead of starting in January, I'm starting in April. So this will run for the next 52 weeks until the end of March 2023. So for this season, I took the list of 85 things that I would be choosing from, and I cut out all the things that I did last year because I don't intend on repeating anything. There was like 2 or 3 that I started the process of doing and then didn't complete after Shorty's passing. So I will be picking those up again. Those will get done this season. I took all the ones that I did complete and I removed them from the list. And then I also went through and I just removed a few that I either thought would be too boring to watch or that I just didn't feel like I really wanted to do. And then I added in a new fresh list of like 12 items, and that ended up bringing it up to 61. So give or take, but that's what I have right now. I have 61 things on this new list for season 2. That's kind of exciting. I don't know which ones I'm gonna do yet. I haven't really even decided what ones I'm doing this month. Normally I plan them at the beginning of every month and I sort of decide what ones each month is going to include, but I don't know, I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants right now. That said, I do know what I am doing for week 1, and that is spring cleaning. I haven't cleaned my room since January? I guess it would have been when I filmed for my New Year's Reset series, and I haven't actually cleaned my space since. I've been so freaking busy spending very little time in my room, and now that it is April, the springtime is coming, the plants are starting to grow outside, and the weather is starting to get a little bit nicer. It's still pretty chilly, but it's like, you know, it's not like the kind of cold that makes you feel like your whole body is becoming like deeply frozen, like your skin stings kind of cold. And so I thought now would be a really good time to do my big spring clean and just really get my room nice and tidy and organized again. I've got a lot of things just kind of laying around. I've got a lot of laundry piling up on my chair over there. I have dust bunnies on my floor. There's a lot that needs to be done. My room hasn't really changed too much since the last time I cleaned it, really, because I tend to keep my room sort of somewhat tidy, like bare minimum. I've managed to maintain that over the last 2-3 months. I don't have as much to clean as a result. Like, it really isn't that bad. My room is not that dirty. Like, it is, but it's not like how some people's rooms get where there's stuff all over the floor and whatever else. Like, I recognize my room is not like a complete disaster zone or looking like a tornado came through here by any means, but it is a little more disorganized than I would normally have it, and there are a lot of things I've been putting off, like the laundry and things like that. We're going to be doing that today, and I'm not going to do it in parts either because I don't think I'm going to be doing quite as much to need to do it in parts. This should take me maybe 2 hours max. I'm going to go through, I'm going to be dusting and cleaning off shelves and surfaces, sweeping and vacuuming and washing my floors, putting away my laundry, that kind of thing. It's going to be really simple. Just reorganized it a little bit. These are all clothes I have to try on that I've been given. Gotta see if I like them and if they're gonna be kept or go on Poshmark or donated or whatever the case. I think that keeping your room clean is a huge important part of a healthy lifestyle. I think, or just keeping your space sort of organized and clean. Oh shit. It was like right there at the window, like looking in at me. His eyes kind of reminded me of Shorty's. Maybe not to like an extreme, maybe like some people really struggle with keeping their spaces organized and clean, but I think that having it, at least to a certain degree, clean and organized is healthy to have. And to take care of your space, even if it's only once a month, to take the time to do that is really important, I think. And I've been spending a lot of time sitting and doing a lot of editing back to back and doing a lot of painting, and so my body's gonna probably really appreciate more movement today. I just think that starting this series off with spring cleaning is kind of sort of interesting in a way, because, you know, spring cleaning, it's like out with winter and in with spring, and out with the old and with the new energy sort of thing. And that's sort of what I'm doing as well, like out with the last season and in with this new season of the 52-week activity challenge series. So I just thought it was fitting. To be honest though, I'm so tired. I don't even want to be doing this. I didn't go to sleep until, God, it must have been after 1 a.m. maybe. So I honestly don't even feel like doing this. I'm so tired, I'm so drained. I don't feel like cleaning, but I'm gonna do it. And that's another reason why this probably won't be a super deep clean.
"20 minutes later."
I know that I said that I would be cleaning my baseboards again, like that I mentioned that in the New Year's reset deep clean of my room, where I said that I would open my windows and deep clean my baseboards properly, but that's not happening today, to be perfectly honest. It's still a little too chilly out for that. The sun is out, so that's good. It's probably a little warmer with the sun, but it's definitely not warm enough to have my windows open just yet, so I'm not doing that. That'll have to wait until maybe the summertime. I usually do a deep clean in June at the halfway point as well, so we'll probably do that then. So I have a lot of catching up to do. I got multiple things to start editing, sorting, editing, things like that, because not having my laptop for a week did set me back quite a bit. So I have a lot of work to do, but I've been feeling really sad and down about things, and I won't get into it here because my younger sibling could be listening, and that makes me uncomfortable. So I won't talk too much about deep stuff, but I am going through a bunch of things and I'm having a hard time, and April isn't a good month for me so far. So I just kind of I want to zone out. I don't really want to edit. I don't want to do anything really. Like I'm so fucking depressed. And so I was thinking, I didn't do my 52-week activity challenge on Sunday. I didn't get a chance. One of them was to play a new video game. I've had Breath of the Wild, which I was so excited to play when it came out. I was pumped, but I was waiting for Animal Crossing to drop, so I didn't get the Switch until that game came out. And then my brother ended up buying Breath of the Wild. He bought himself a Switch and a couple of games and stuff, and then he didn't even have that thing a month, I don't think. He had it like a week or 2 weeks or something. It was an impulse purchase, and so he realized he didn't really want to have it, that there was more important things, and so he took it back. But he kept the games and gave them to me, and I paid him like, I don't know what it was like $100, and I got Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, but I got 2 games for the price of 1 basically, which was nice. I want to break the jaws. Yeah. Ours. No? Oh. Oops. Yeah, dumbass. I imagine that fucking hurt. Why would you kick it? Don't do it again. Good. You learned. I played Mario Odyssey, but I've almost completed the game. Well, I completed the game, but I still have to get those like little moons, all the moons. I'm still collecting those. But I haven't played Breath of the Wild yet. It's been like, oh, I've had it for like a year, and I've never played it, which is so weird because I was so excited for that game that you would think I would have been on top of it. But I thought maybe tonight, while I am transferring things over, which is going to take a while, and organizing stuff on my computer, I can maybe play Breath of the Wild at the same time. Oh my god. Fucking what the shit? Bitch, what the fuck? Screw you. Oh fuck. Stop my stick. Because then I get to zone out and just enjoy something and not think about everything that's making me super depressed, while also doing a 52-week activity challenge, and I'm still doing my computer stuff all at the same time. So it's kind of like multiple birds with one stone sort of thing. That didn't kill me, did it? Oh my god, what? I did it again. I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. Oh, thank god. Where am I going? I don't understand. Like, I guess I can just go anywhere, but where am I going? What am I doing? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, I'm gonna steal this. Cause I'm an asshole and I steal things. I steal things that belong to other people. Fuck. You're alive. Okay. Oh. Shit. Am I dead? I spent an insane amount of time trying to kill this stationary guardian before realizing I'm not at the point where I can do that yet, and moved on to doing other things. I got as far as the Great Plateau Tower and finishing the tutorial section of the game, maybe did a little bit after that, but then decided to wrap it up at about 2 a.m. Hey! So for this week's activity challenge, I thought it might be fun to make a blanket fort, or like a fort of some kind. Now, I know I am probably too old to be doing this, but if there's anything that I've learned in life over the last few years is you're never too old for anything. Anything that is fun and brings joy and is harmless. So that's what we're doing today. So I was trying to think of the best way to go about this because I have very limited options. I did want to utilize the chair that was over in this corner, but as you can now see, it's not there. My mom sold it. So another way that I would have normally probably done this is utilizing my mattress, but I am way too aware of the fact that once that mattress is off the bed, it's going to be much harder to get it back on because it's very heavy, and I don't think this mattress has ever actually left my bed. And it's staying that way. I'm not moving it. So I have to get creative. I gotta think of other ways. So I was thinking maybe I could utilize this. It's probably my most structurally sound furniture temperature, I think, that I can use for this. I don't know exactly how I'm doing that. So I have this vision. Bear with me. Maybe let's do it like this. The only thing I worry about is this falling forward. I know it probably won't because it's very bottom heavy, but I worry anyway because worrying is like my middle name. And then kind of like, I might put stuff on top to hold it in place, but yeah, I think that's gonna work. I think a huge reason why I've been avoiding filming this one, making a fort, was because the last time I did this, I did not have a positive experience. It was actually a couple of years ago, it wasn't that long ago, and I did it with a friend. I actually was doing YouTube at the time, so it must have been 2020 because we vlogged this, and I did get some shots of the fort itself. I never did upload this vlog to YouTube, but oh my god, I'm really happy I wasn't filming my mom's reaction because it was bad. Oh my god, this might work really well actually. I think that works really well. Actually, I can't help but think about how much Nug would have loved this. She would have been so curious as to what I was doing. Okay. So now, it's blankets and stuff. I originally intended to include a story time type of thing here, where I talk about this particular bad experience, but ultimately decided to remove it as I'm worried it may be something that, if my mom were to see it, would embarrass her, and I don't really want to do that. I'm also not entirely sure if anyone would really care to hear something like that included in a series like this and in this particular episode, so maybe in the future I'll share that, but for now I'll keep this episode focused on the activities instead. Nope. That's better. I do have to start cleaning my room and everything because our house is going up for sale. People are going to be walking through here, so I have to start getting rid of like anything that's personal out of my room. I have to start boxing things up. I know I have to start doing that, but I think I'm going to leave this for a few more hours and just kind of enjoy it. Play some Breath of the Wild, and I'm so close to finishing it. Like, I've been playing it for I think 2 weeks now, and I'm currently at the 4th Divine Beast, but I've got all the memories. I've done like almost everything that I can do. So I'm almost dead. I'm so excited. So yeah, I'll probably be spending my evening doing that. I feel like I didn't really get a chance to really enjoy this because it's gonna have to be taken down. I did get to use it a little bit today. But anyway, that was this week's activity, building a blanket fort, and this might be the last time I do this. Maybe it won't be, but I mean, I never should say never on anything. Especially when I have my own place. When I have my own apartment, I might be making blanket forts like regularly. I'll have so much freedom. It's gonna be great. So I'm gonna go get to cleaning, and I will see you next week. Hey. So for this week's activity, I thought it would be nice to just kind of sit and relax and watch the sunset. We've lived out here for 10 years now, and it'll be 10 years in July. And I've seen a lot of really pretty sunsets out here, but I've never really taken the time to sit and just take it in. It's more like something I see at a glance, and then I take a picture of it. but I don't really enjoy it. So I already had like 4 of these earlier, but I'm having more because I want to. And I'm going to have a tea. The weather's kind of cool outside today, so it's comfy weather. And we're just gonna relax. My parents have company over, which is always uncomfortable to film in front of people because I look like such a douchebag filming myself with a tripod. Like, I don't know, it looks weird and I know that, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I didn't have a super great view of the sunset because of this partition thing here, and without any clouds in the sky, there wasn't really much to look at, just the blue to orange to yellow gradient of the sky. And the moon, which was bigger and brighter in person. That's super pretty on its own, but sunsets with clouds that take on amazing colors and shapes is a whole other level of beauty and would have been amazing on an evening like this. I enjoyed my tea and cookies and listening to the sounds of nature, and my parents laughing with their friends, and stayed out until the sun was mostly down and the lights came on. And that's it for episode 1 of season 2. I've been in the process of editing these videos and that's been slow going, hence why they're being uploaded so late. But I'm hoping to be back on track with regular weekly uploads by the end of the year. If you enjoy vlog type content and are enjoying this series, feel free to subscribe. I'll see you in the next episode.